Like today, I've been looking forward to the home treatment team, but with the I was supposed to, well, I was told at least I'm gonna have my psychologist appointment today, but unfortunately they're gonna talk today. I was meant to talk with them to book an appointment, so it'd probably be next week, because she only comes in a few days to the home treatment team. So that's unfortunate, but it's quite a bummer, quite annoying in some ways. I was up too late yesterday when I did my video, and honestly, I know that today, sort of, even though I slept till like 12:30 or so, that I still haven't had that ideal sleep, quite later than usual, and haven't got that 9-10 hours in, and that's gonna probably make me a little bit moody and upset and negative and frustrated and this and that, sort of the things that relate to my mental health and possibly many of you out there. But yeah, it's gonna be really difficult. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go. I mean, just, even the positive things seem kind of negative, and like I wasn't, like, looking back, I'm not even sure. The way I just uploaded it almost randomly yesterday, I'm not really sure how worth that will be, but I don't know. I just feel like letting it out there is just makes me kind of, how would I say it, makes me handle the moments, that specific moment, those moments where I'm overthinking, handle it a little bit easier, because I'm letting it out rather than keeping it inside. And yeah, no matter how many are listening, whoever is listening, I guess it just gives me that sense of not piling it inside and not trapping it inside. Just, I don't know, whatever these emotions are, just letting it out. And if anyone does watch, just please do the same. Obviously, it doesn't have to be just talking about it in YouTube. Just talk about it with maybe one person that you trust, and maybe if you don't have that person that you trust, just talk about it with professional help. Try find it. There are also unpaid ones, and yes, unfortunately, the waiting and process can be long, but somehow you just have to hang on and yeah, just you have to give it a try, because you know that you want to see the kind of light at the end of the tunnel, and it may feel like that light's never there. I'm still not sure if it's there, but for some reason or another, I just want to keep going, because I know I don't deserve to end like this. I don't deserve to be in this much pain, this much trauma, for I know I'm a person with good intentions, and I am a good person overall. And those of you know that, of course, we make mistakes, and we make big mistakes too, but I think it's really important knowing what kind of person you are. And sometimes even those you may think that know you sometimes don't know you, and it's just so painful, because your mental health, it takes over you almost at times, and you almost let it take over, but it gets really complicated, because you find it difficult to find what's right and wrong, because there's so much perspective put into it. Your perspective, the other person, the other people, the different people, and it gets really complicated. it's difficult to say what's right and wrong almost. But I feel like with mental health, you have to give it time. And maybe others aren't willing to, or for whatever reason, maybe they feel they've been wronged or hurt too much. But sometimes they don't quite realize that that person with these mental health issues doesn't mean harm or doesn't mean all this negativity, but rather they don't know how to, what's it called, like channel their negativity, where to put it out into a safe place. And sometimes they pour it onto those around them, those close to them, and they know that's affecting the others and themselves, but at the same time they don't know what else to do, because looking for professional help is never easy. It's really difficult, and honestly it takes so much time and patience. And when you've tried therapy and stuff like that before, you just get so tired. It gets unbelievably tiring, so tiring, because it's like you've tried and tried all these different kind of therapies already, and you're like, oh, another one? What difference can it be? Can it make this time? Like, you just don't know. Like, when you don't quite feel like there's a guarantee or even some level of positivity you can get out of it, then you start wondering, what am I waiting for? What am I trying to hold on for, be patient for? And you kind of lose that hope. And it just almost feels like your situation needs to get so serious, so traumatic as mine has, in order to get some kind of real help, immediate help at least. And I get the circumstances where the more desperate, the more emergency requiring kind of state you're in, that's when you'll get quicker help. But at the same time, there's so much mentally that you're going through that maybe you're not taken that seriously for at times, because they have that kind of system where it's just like, if you're able to keep yourself kind of safe and manageable to some extent, then it's not as urgent as it would be in other scenarios. And I've just slowly, gradually been getting overwhelmed with this mental health issues and so many different things, trust issues, all kind of issues, just feeling more and more misunderstood and not feeling as special as I would like, feeling sort of more and more lonely into my own world. And it just got so lonely. It's like mental health, people, you see it online and stuff, and you really get it when you go through it. Especially, it's like everyone can be around you, but you still feel alone. Maybe on the outside you're necessarily not that alone. Like, I have my parents, my sister, well, my sister's married, but I have all these people that do quite kind of take my mental health seriously now. But at the same time, I just feel like no one can quite understand me to the point I need, and I need to learn to live with that, because not everyone will understand everything, and maybe not anyone will understand everything or understand you quite completely, or maybe enough to the point you want it. So at the end of the day, you just have to be that person for yourself. And it's so difficult. Self-love, all these kind of looking after yourself. It's, on the surface, it's like all these people that are doing it, like, wow, and that's really strong, that's really great and important. But actually, it's a big, massive, don't want to say skill, but big, massive part of those people that have gone through whatever in their lives, whether it be trauma, depression, anxiety, much more. I don't even can't think of the names off the top of my head, but all kinds of different mental health issues, you feel really vulnerable and you don't feel like you can look after yourself. And yes, you should look for professional help. And there is although those things out there, but ultimately it's unfortunately mostly down to you. And whilst you're getting this help, you have to you have to not be too hard on yourself. That's the main thing, because you start feeling like you're such a horrible person. Like, what am I? What am I becoming? Why am I this? This isn't me. And you start feeling these things. But you should tell yourself that, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I should tell myself exactly, but you know yourself. You know what person you are normally, and despite everything that's happening to you, that's making you live or feel in a certain way, you know, under normal, much more normaler, much more kind of regular circumstances, normal circumstances, you know that it's that you're a much better person, that you're a good person, that you don't mean no harm, your intentions are clear. You know that, and you know you deserve to be a lot more happier than you are, a lot more positive than you are. So due to that, you just shouldn't be too hard on yourself. And again, as much as I'm telling, or I wouldn't say telling, but how would I say it? As much as I'm wanting to put this out there to anyone that may listen, I think it's me almost telling myself that I need to do these things, that I need to somehow keep reminding myself that I do deserve to be a lot happier for the person that I am. And, you know, that never changes in someone. The good that you have in you, it doesn't change overnight. And you also know that, at least in my case and in many people around here, you know that mental health, unfortunately, is and can be quite a big excuse, because you're trying everything. You know how much you're trying. It's not like you're completely there not doing anything, but you're trying to manage and cope, but you just kind of reach that limit where it's getting too difficult and it's getting worse and worse. And sometimes you explode, sometimes you put out and vent out your frustration, and that might be done in the wrong way, but in reality you mean no harm. And the kind of frustration that you're letting out, you still know that you haven't let it out in such a horrendous way or anything, but rather it's again that kind of disconnect with reality, disconnect with everyone around you, and that almost frustrates you so much, at least me personally, in the sense that you just feel like, is there never an end to this? Is there ever an end to this? Is there ever going to be someone or some people or something that can relate and relate strongly and understand me perhaps in the way I want? And maybe this is some kind of OCD, and I don't know what people who might see this can relate, but it hurts, it damages, it really kind of, it gets into you so much. Like you almost feel so confused with yourself, And despite, everyone, including yourself, you see that negativity in you. See that kind of side, that venting, frustrated person. But you don't realize how much they've tried. How much they've tried to not be that. They don't just be that for the fun of it or the sake of it. As far as I know, I'm never in that kind of mindset, or I want to let out my frustration to someone in a negative way by screaming at them or getting angry at them. It's not like that. But when you feel this kind of horrible negative energy with your mind just becoming really attracted to the negative side, to the dark side, to all those negative thoughts, where you just feel so horrible about yourself and your life and everything. You sometimes don't know what else to do but find comfort in raging to those around you. And unfortunately, as unhealthy as it is and can be and has been, sometimes you don't know a better way, because there's only so much trying to watch TV, trying to stop thinking and do something else, do activities, do hobbies, this, that. It's tiring. You get so tired. And it's like this never-ending cycle, and eventually you burst. And yeah, honestly, it's so difficult to really put into words what I mean by this. But this kind of deep confusion and state, it's so painful, because you almost don't know what's going on with you. And it just hurts so much. And things seem to happen in reverse of what you want or what you feel you want. And then you almost want it even more. And that vicious cycle. It just takes over you. And then you just get to such a point where you don't know, you really don't know what to do. And yeah, honestly, it does sound really, really depressing, and it is really depressing and really tough. But the thing is, just try and reach out to different people. Don't be being so extremely needy. Do not sort of put it onto one or two people to get you, or a few people. Just try to put it out to those without a deep expectation that they will get you, because unfortunately not anyone maybe will get you in the way that you want, perhaps. And yeah, definitely look for professional help, people that get paid to just listen to you, and sometimes that helps, at least partially, but you have to keep doing it. And there are sort of unpaid ways out there as well, through the different talking therapies and things like that. And just look for help. Try to tell them your situation and the kind of desperate needs that you're in, because mentally it eats away, and you may think that you're getting better at times, which is great, and you're doing really well. Whether you're getting better or not, you're doing well. You're doing well just every day, every second, everything to manage and cope and get through. You're always doing really, really well. But you may feel at times you're getting better, but maybe you're not. And it does feel so tiring to get back up again. but just keep going, and surely there will be some light. Because me not believing in that for so long, I've still I've still gotten through, and I'm still fighting every day somehow, some way. And honestly, I'm not close. I'm not close to recovering. I'm quite at the bottom of the bottom, like deepest in the waters or whatever it may be. But for some reason or another, I know that I still have some belief or some hope, some kind of vision, like that I could be in a better place where I'm fulfilling some of these little wishes, or some of these wishes that I have. Maybe I'll get that. And still, I think of those things. I don't believe in it much. I don't feel, it feels so far away to reach. Like, you know, when they say not even in your dreams, it really does feel like that. It feels like you're just gonna rot away like this. But even then, you know, when you think about that, you want it, and you feel, me personally, I feel I still deserve to get all those things, those wishes I have. And you almost see yourself in that vision, that future self that you may not believe in, but even the fact that you think about it means that somewhere in your mind, in your heart, you feel that could be me, or at least that is me in some form, some way. I just wish I could get to that. I don't know if I could get to that, but I wish I could get to that. And just keep channeling that, keep trying to believe in that. Sometimes you have to fake it to make it. I'm really pushing myself to do that. And maybe, just maybe, there will be that light at the end of the tunnel for me. And I definitely believe that for all of you there will be. And there will be people here maybe thinking, like, the amount of things I've been through, all of you've been through, it feels like, why, just why? And so many questions unanswered. Why should I keep trying? Why should I be doing this? And honestly, sometimes you just don't have the answers, but you just do it anyway. Because someday you'll look back, hopefully that's what I think, and be like, wow, I just went through this and got through, accomplished this, all this. Not anyone else but me gone through something so tragic, so difficult, and yet I'm standing here still. And it'll be so difficult to look at now, but you will be unbelievably proud. You should all be proud already that every day you're getting through. But once maybe you find that light at the end of the tunnel, you look back at all of this and think to yourself and tell yourself, just wow, I've done so well. Because yeah, things could have gotten a whole lot wrong, but I somehow pulled myself together. Sometimes I don't even know how I did it, but I did it anyway. And for that, you should just be so proud of yourself. And know that that day will come. Whether you believe it or not, keep faking it to make it. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. And whilst doing that, just please look after yourselves and look out for help and try all sorts of things. There's helplines to talk to, but look for more therapy, talking therapies. Look for things that you can work on more on a regular basis, because sometimes these one-time calls, they're not like the Samaritans or the different helplines. They may offer you in that moment how to manage, where you just kind of vent or let it out, but look for more regular help. Ask them, keep asking. It's all right. You have to look out for yourself the most. Keep doing that because you deserve to. You deserve to be happy. Remind that to yourself, and it's fine. You may have to push beyond your limits, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But know that light, it's coming. It may take a lot of time, but it's coming. And then, just as I repeat and repeat and repeat, be so proud of yourself, because to me, going through all of this, I know that compared to all the different types of achievements people have, and I'm not trying to discredit that or lower that in any way, but this is something you don't quite understand what's happening to you. And despite all of that, you persevere and get through with all your mental health. It's such a huge thing. Sometimes it feels almost uncomparable. I don't even know if that's a proper word. I think it is. Can't be compared to many things. But okay, every achievement in its own way is a big thing, and it's very personal to you. But those who are going through something similar, or maybe something completely different, but one mental health or another, or multiple, just know that every day that or every moment that you're managing is a massive thing. And yes, the longer it goes, the more frustrating, tiring, and helpless it gets. But at the same time, you're getting through those days, and that's a massive thing. And yeah, that's just so huge. So just please don't be hard on yourself for that alone, that you're getting through every moment. Just keep giving yourself little rewards and keep telling yourself that you're doing well. Constantly tell yourself you're doing well, or that you're giving yourself your best account of yourself. You're really trying your best. That's what you may not be doing well to the way you wish, but you're really trying. You're really doing your best, because only you truly know that you're pushing yourself. Because on the outside, it may not seem like that, but on the inside, you know how hard you're trying to not let your thoughts take over you, and when you know how hard you have to do to not allow that. So be proud of yourself, look after yourself, and just really don't be too hard on yourself. Please, please, really look after yourself, please, and look for help so you can look after yourself.